Hey everyone, welcome to the xsinick show. I'm xsinick, and we're about to get back into doing some concept art, kind of 3D and all that sort of stuff. It's not actually concept art. We're actually making assets right now, right? So we're making assets for the 3D design that we have of this robot enemy in the game Sol 3000. Now Sol 3000 is a game that is on Steam. It's in early access. Right now, what we have out there, it's kind of like a first blush kind of pass to get it into Steam. You could play it. There's a few little enemies here and there. The game is a little buggy, but it's a placeholder, right? So what we're actually creating right now is the actual assets for the updated version of that placeholder game, and hopefully we'll get it to some sort of point where you guys could buy it and it's a full-fledged game with story and everything. So without further ado, we're going to jump back into 3D Code here. So before I jump into 3D Code, I would like to say that what I do here on this channel, I draw, I chat with you, I do 3D modeling, I chat with you, I do 3D sculpting, I chat with you. Anything to do with art and design, that's what the xsinick show is about. Also, we could chat about any topic almost under the sun here. And so I want to shout out to all the people that has been that just recently kind of joined us, right? So I want to shout out Squidboy66. I want to shout out Mystical White Rose, right? I want to shout out Can Guy 80. I want to shout out Empress Hearts. I want to shout out White Rose Heaven. I want to shout out Sly Cougar 1963. I want to shout out MechFan 0. I want to shout out Through Algorithm, right? I just want to say I really appreciate all my recent follows and also all my regular viewers, like Squizzy 3D, and like Poos, and like Poos 2, and a bunch of other people that regularly tune in and check me out. If I'm forgetting you, hit me a little note in the suggestion box or right here on stream and say, hey Nick, hey xnick, you forgot me. Alright, so so I just want to shout out everyone at the beginning. So without further ado, let's jump right into doing some art and design using 3D Code, and hopefully we'll get into Blender a little bit later. Okay guys, so let's do this. Okay, so we're loading up that Warlord character that we're working on, and let's see if we can finish him up. Okay, I'm gonna pull up BREF here and I'm gonna drop the reference photo of what this guy is supposed to look like. Let's take this thing out of back into the sculpt room. Okay, so if you're hearing a little hum in the background, that's my AC. Finally put it in. Kind of late in the season, but it's there. Okay, let's get this happening. One idea I think that might be cool for the stream would be like different segments, right? So I could have segments pertaining to art, but let me think about those. If you have any ideas, hit me up, but let me think about those, and hopefully in the next coming stream we'll do things in segments. I like to switch up the script a little bit, right? Working on a singular guy might get boring. When I say guy, I mean like design. I'm calling this guy a bad guy. Okay, so I'm jumping into okay, we're about to work on his leg here. Okay, so I think this whole part here, just put that into here. Let's also put this into here. I'm going to focus on one leg, so let's get rid of the extra, let's get rid of this symmetry. Actually, you know what, let's keep the symmetry in, and let's just start working on this guy. Let's try a split on this guy. Okay, that's what I thought would have happened. So we're going to use a primitive. We're going to use a simple box. And I'm going to use this split. Wow, that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna do the cut right here. Let's go to the side, that side view. Okay, so let's get rid of this extra leg and the symmetry off of this. So symmetry is off. Let's get rid of this extra leg. I'm thinking it's gonna cause problems. go back to that primitive and just change the material on this a little bit. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna grab this guy and just put him on the side here like so. Make this a little bit smaller, and I'm just gonna fit this down in here. Almost as part of the UI almost. Okay, so okay, so I set the shader to default there. Hopefully it'll stay like that. Okay, let's use this to split, apply. Okay, it's working. Bingo, I think it did it. Oh, there's a little remnants. It's okay. We're not perturbed by that. Let's continue to split this leg up. I'm going to split it up in another segment right here. Let's just bring back that primitive and see if we can split it further. To make it a little bit longer. Okay. So I'm thinking like I'm looking to this, see if I could get a cut that kind of complements. That's not, you know, that kind of complements the flow of the leg. Okay, so let's try this here. We're going to split this again. I think that may have worked. Let's see. Yeah, it looks somewhat good. I think this is as good as it's going to get for now. put that a different color. Okay, so let's make the lower part here has kind of like a shell type thing. Let's do that. I'm gonna put this grid on so that we know where we are. Actually, let's just start sculpting and then we're gonna do the other stuff. Okay. Jump it, drop that little clay too. I'm just gonna start laying down. I'm trying to get this part right here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm working here with my mouse and it's fine. I think I want to dump this onto the Wacom so I have a little bit more control. The next thing about sculpting is what I realized. You could approach it also like drawing. Alright, so let's do that. We're going to put this onto the Wacom and then work on it. Okay, off to the Wacom we go. Alrighty, here we are. Okay guys, I'll be right back in 1 second and we'll start working more on this guy here. I'll be right back. Okay, so here I am in the Wacom camp. When I say Wacom, it's the tablet that I used to do the drawing on and all that sort of stuff. Should get a good angle. Okay, so right now I'm twinning with the bear. let's go, man. Let's get this. There we go. Much better. I'm gonna draw that line here. Skizzy sketching. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so behind the scenes, I was spending some time using 3D Code here just to get accustomed to how the tools want to behave. So I think I have a little bit of a grasp on how something should be. I think the biggest thing that I realized using this 3D sculpting app is creating your own kind of custom brushes. I think is a big part. If you go with the brushes straight off the box, they're pretty cool, but it could be frustrating because I think some of them, I don't know if I'm trying to make them so powerful that it just does whatever it does. Like say like alright, say like it's sculpting, right? Say like you're applying these strips, right? Off the bat, I think what's going on with 3D Code is that when you apply the strips, they make it really powerful. Like it applies the strip like boom, like hard. So right now, I realize like you need to put the strength down to like say like 50%, and then it behaves kind of like what you would expect it to behave like. But that's some of the stuff that I realized with this app. So spending time going through like how the brushes want to behave, and the behavior of the program is definitely worth it because it could save you a lot of frustration, and you could also discover some stuff that's probably not expressly being said by the developers of the application. And in true fashion, I'm going to stick with just the one brush, one brush size. And we'll do as much as we can. Digital sculpting, right? Just build up this part here real quick. Okay. Build up this part here. Okie dokie. So let's see what else we could do here. So I have a rapid fill brush. See? Ooh, I like that. bring that down a bit. Kind of bulls up a little bit. And no, I made some presets on the side here also. Let's go and use this flatten tool and see what we can do here. Okay, maybe a little too big. You just wrap it full. I think that curve brush might have been a little bit too much. Really want is this flatten. Just make it like so. Let's try to fade. I'm gonna try to see if I could get a slightly better behavior. Oh, finally, like AC is like shut off. Finally got the temperature down somewhat. I'm gonna try this smart pinch on here and see what this does. I'm gonna give it a little bit of uniform space. I think I need a regular pinch. That's what's going on. Yep. I'm destroying that edge. Okay. I think I'm making too much of a big deal over this part right here. I think I meant for that tool to be like the last tool or run on things to get them to give it a sharp edge. Next, so you just need some fixing. Yeah, we're gonna continue working. I'm gonna see how long we could stream today, guys. See how much we could get done. Yeah, see, that's more of a sharp edge, so I need a definite, like, a pinch. Let's get in here. Ooh, that pinches. You see, that's what I'm talking about with this program. It's like they really give it to you. So, oh, you want a pinch? There you go. It'll bring everything right in. And it applies a smooth to everything. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that's kind of what it does. Something like that. And this is the thing about 3D code that makes a lot of artists scared, like, you know. I know a lot of people like don't trust it as far as they could throw it, you know. I heard someone told me that one time. And I understand. It's the overall behavior, but it's kind of like those things you gotta like check back from time to time to see if it makes sense, you know, at any point. You know, because a tool is a tool, you know. And different tools allow for different when the character decide, yeah, we're right now we're twinning, man, we're twinning. Yeah, definitely. Hey, thanks. I have a question to ask you, Truth Algorithms. Check this out. So, are you able to see any like a soundboard along with a video, or any kind of widget you could access? I put a couple song things in there for you know, for anyone that wants to like, you know, play around and stuff. Okay, we're gonna chop this guy's foot. After we give this a nice little edge here coming. Yeah, I was wondering, Truth Algorithms, if you could, I don't know if you see like some sort of like buttons where you could press songs, or any kind of widgets where you could click and open, or it's supposed to have something like that on here. Like there's like some meme stuff, you know, where you could interact with. I'm not sure if you're seeing anything like that. Oh, why is that so strong? Okay, yeah, that's the size of the flat. Okay, let's go to our side view here. Okay, I'm gonna cut this like straight and see what happens. Actually, not a split, but a cut off. Okay. Go to our top view here. Can't really see too much, but I think this is fine here. Let's see if we could cut this. Okay, here we go. Let's get some variation here in the, get a little variation in the music. Okay, let's carry this line through. Okay, I'm running this along the side here. I feel like I'm destroying it, but let's take a look. Somewhat, it's okay. I'm going to replace this flatten tool with this new one that I have here. So I'm going to delete this. And just replace it with this new one. Okay, I think this is cool for now. I'm going to move on. Let's move on to the upper part here. Oh, gotta take a sip. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, let's make a line on that. Just apply that. Okay, I think what needs to happen, I need to okay, let's take a look at this carefully. I need to resample this. Yeah, let's try it now. Yeah, that's better. Oh man, let's do that again. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna run a brush just to see how that wants to behave. Okay, I think more on top is gonna work. Okay, so just laying down this to drop like a eased bevel edge on an eased edge, a bevel edge on here. Now I'm gonna do it again. Apply. Yep. Apply again. Bit of a seam there. Let's open that up. Let's see if I could do it on this one too. I'm not sure, but let's see. Somewhat. So let's do that again. This time I'm gonna apply uniform. Let's try it one more time. Let's go for a bigger sized brush. Probably a little harder. Brush, bigger, a little bit bigger. Let's try that again. Whoa. I think what I need to do is to make one that actually fits on here. Just gonna go all the way. Let's try this. Okay, just laying down these strokes here. Zoom out. Okay, so obviously it needs some work, but this is cool for now. I'm actually going to cut into this part of this leg here and bring this piece down. So let's see if we could, let's see how we could get that done here. Just going to try to do a like a cut off. Try to cut into this leg. It's part of the leg. But before I do that, I think I need to make a notch so I can line these things up a little bit. So let's do that. Okay, let's come back here with a little bit of a pinch. Oh man, that pinch completely destroyed that edge. It's like almost you have to pinch it almost just exact to where you need it. Okay. Alright, so I just lined that up. I'm gonna take a chunk out of the leg like so. I'm gonna take a little chunk here. Just grab that, cut off. You know what? And we could incorporate this back into the other leg so it's not like, okay. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come like so, go like so, let's do that. Okay, so that worked. Let's do it over again. So I'm gonna use a split. Get a chunk out of there. Okay. Let's see if I can get a 45-degree angle on that. Like so, yep. Like so. Okie dokie. Okay, you're gonna add them to the other leg, the other part of the leg. I'm gonna grab this part here and I'm just gonna scale it up just a slight smidgen. Oh yeah, so here you'll get units like units of measurements like smidgens and shuffle over and stuff like that. Just a little bit like so. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to merge these two. Alright. I'm going to fill this up and make this part of that. We get into this part here. I'm going to do a notch in here. Okay. Okay, merge subs free. Oh, not that. Where's my fill? Oh, wait, this is it. So we're filling it. It's almost like, it almost looks like it's laying down like a weld seam, right? Okay, I'm going to take a little wedge out the side here. I'll do it with a primitive though. Let's make this bad boy smaller. Might be a big wedge, just something like that. Let's bring them out a little bit. I want to kind of line it up with that seam there. Just a little bit. Technically, there should be a seam. Looking at the concept art, make that a little bit bigger. Should be a seam that runs along here. You know what? Let's just go for the gusto. I'm just gonna go right for it. Let's do a subtract, apply. Now that's kind of what I thought would happen. It's not bad, but I think I want something a little more square. So I'm gonna have to do it just by brute force here. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do it by brute force. So I'm going to use this curve tool. Make this smaller. I'm going to make that shape. What the? That was weird. Okay. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Oh my gosh, I totally obliterated that. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. Some of these brushes are really like overly powerful, so I'm gonna have to try that one more time. Yep, I'm gonna have to take my time. Take your time there, buddy. Okie dokie. We're getting somewhere. Oh, it's a little bit much there. Okay, so let's run with a flatten now. Okay, so today we're going to definitely try for a marathon stream. Where we try to get most of this stuff finished. It definitely, his leg has got to be done, so. Box clay, let me drop some clay on that. Just come back with that flatten. Okay. use this fill tool to kind of bring this back up to the same level. I'll use a little bit of fill tool in here. Actually, I have a tool called Rapid Fill. It's really good at bringing these things back up to some sort of level. Yep. Oh, not too much. Okay. Oh, that's pretty interesting. I'll be using that one. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a definite line on here. Let's come back. See how much we... Okay. Let's try for that again. I'm gonna put a notch right through here. Let's choose, I'm gonna choose this here where I could manipulate the angles on it. Okay, much better. Let's get that up in there. Okay. Just trying to... I think we're getting there. About that small. Let's bring this in a little bit more. Let's bring this up a little bit more. Okay. We're finally getting somewhere. It's starting to feel a lot better. Let's deal with the shape of this. Okay. Just looking at the overall shape, okay. I mean, I basically damaged the leg, so it's all good. Mm-hmm. Oops. Let's hide this red piece right here. Okay, I think it's gonna make a pretty okay cut in there. Okay, let's go for it. So subtract. Bam, it did it. Whew. Technically I should do that just by, I should be able to create that kind of thing just through brushing, but you know what? For now, it's all good. Alright, so there's a freeze. I'm gonna freeze this part right here. Meaning that I'm going to isolate this part so it's not going to be touched by anything that I'm going to do. Okay, that's not going to be touched. Let's get the flatten. Let's get this little flatten back. And let's see if we could fix this. Where's my little bit of a move? You know, I'm twisting my head, but you know, that doesn't change the angle on the screen, whatever. It's all good. Alright, let's get back that flatten again. Let's just see what I could do here. I'm liking that. Also, yesterday while while I was streaming, kind of like just chatting, the just chatting stream. At the end of the stream, I played, that trailer, the postponement trailer for that game, Pragmata, from Capcom. Do you guys know about that game? I mean, does it look cool to you? Maybe too much robotic stuff, I don't know. That's something I've been thinking about, some of these designs. I think, so far I've kind of like the robotic thing going, but I would want to branch away from that and do some organic type designs on this that also could be, very technology driven. I actually really like doing just regular human characters, like women, men, and all that. So, that's definitely on the horizon, something that I'm going to be doing next. But for right now, I just kind of want to get at least one of these bad guys kind of out of the way. Okay, let's unfreeze all these things. Unfreeze all. I'm gonna fix this little divot in here real quick, and then that's gonna be that for that. Okay, let's just kind of smooth out some of these things more. Okay. Let's get this flattened again. I'm gonna run the flatten along here also again. When you start to do this kind of stuff, it's like sometimes you get into a zone where you know you don't really want to say much because you're kind of concentrating a little bit, especially when it's like slightly unknown territory. I'm a little bit in the unknown here as far as getting this level of trying to make these things look like precision parts, right? That's what these are trying to like mimic. Some precision parts, there's no wobble, right? So like if I draw a bevel edge, it's supposed to look straight, and the surface is supposed to look straight and stuff like that. And doing it by hand doesn't lend for that, you know. But I'm doing it anyway. And when I say by hand, I mean like just dropping strokes on it. You know, you more want to do more operations, you know, where you say, okay, this is an edge, bevel that, you know, bend this way, do that way. But yeah, that could take some of the fun out of this. Okay, I'm gonna bring back up that leg. Okay, so there's a wedge taken out. You know, and the little aspects of it, you know, we could always fix later. You know, like right there. You want to see stuff like that right there. Smooth that out. Okay, let's make a seam that goes all the way up. Going back into my Vox clay. Make that small, about so. I'm just gonna throw my invert on, and you know I could pull it by hand, which I've been doing, or you could use there's literally a tool in here that allows you to do like curves and stuff. So let's try the tool way, which is probably the better way anyway, right? Because you get that accurate, you get that clean curve like that. Not as fun, but you know, but it looks great. Right, so it's gonna apply. It's gonna run that along there. Yeah, so I mean that looks like 100 times better, right? And if I apply the pinch, because we've been pinching all the way down. So let's I'm gonna run it one more time to kind of deepen it a little bit. Oh, so I didn't, the line did move. Okay, let's undo that. Okay, yep, got it back. Apply. Okay, so I deepened it a bit. And you know, let's run that flatten on there. No, actually let's run that pinch. Let's run that pinch on there. Oh, wait a minute, did it not? Pinch. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so the pinch try to do something on there. I'm gonna smooth. Whoop. Put a smooth on there. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm gonna add like a lump here, like a knee that's coming out. Let's do that. Show caution to the wind. Oh yeah, there's another seam that comes up here. Let's do that. And I'm gonna add something funky in that. Let's do that real quick. Zoom in and do that real quick. Some like so, and I'm gonna make a sharp. Let's do something like that. Come back here. You know, of course, he's kind of like fitting a piece into another piece. Now, let's see if we could make some of these sharp. I just guessed that it could do that, make it that sharp, and it, it seemed like it worked. I'm gonna pull this down, give it a little bit of belly. Okay. Something like so. You know, so this is kind of boring, this is kind of interesting. Let's run that. Apply. Yep, and display it again. Hit enter, I think. Yep. Then I'm gonna run a smooth on there again. Go back to this brush. Kind of soften the. Why wasn't I doing that for the rest of these? God knows. Okay, let's this is already learning, right? I better learn right now than later. Alright, so let's pinch that together and then that's it. Ooh, see what it did? It totally you know what, the pinch may have been too strong. That's what happened. Let's bring that down a bit. Yep, pinch was a little too strong. Let's try that again. Okay, that's better. Apply again. Still feels a bit strong, but it's all good. We'll take that. Let me try running this smart edge on here and see what happens. Yeah, it's definitely only from one side for sure. Okay, what else could do with this? Come on. Whoa. All right. Okay. All right. That's getting somewhere. I mean, this needs to fix here a bit. Let's see. Let's go with a regular pinching here. Where is it? Oh, back to this line. Okay. I'm just gonna run that along here. Okay. Okay, just bringing that together a little bit more. I think the seam needs to be like really small. Even smaller than this, but it's all good. We'll take this for now. Okay, I'm just gonna re-uniform this. Oh, guess not. Let's try that again. Okay, I think it's probably there already. A little bit smaller. Ooh. Let's try that again. Oh, try that yet again. Okay. Okay, of course I could fix that even more. Let's try to come back with a sharp edge. Okay, obviously I could go to town on that. Let's just move on. So let's see where we are. Okay, so I want to put some notches in here along the edge. So we're gonna bring back that this thing that where we were able to make the notch here, make it a lot smaller, make a couple around here, And that'll be done with this blue part for now. And yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to come back with primitives. And come back with this guy right here. Oh, did it reset it? Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to the desktop where I can use my mouse and do this kind of precision stuff instead of this sketchy artistic stuff. So that's what we're going to do. Straight onto the desktop from here. Okay, so the difference is that my Wacom is, you know, a lot smaller than my desktop monitor. Ideally, I want to get the biggest Wacom they have, but at the time, that's a lot of money, right? What's the biggest Wacom tablet that they have out there? Let's take a look at Wacom site. Now, if you're buying a Wacom tablet, don't buy it from Wacom. Buy it from Walmart. I actually bought it straight from Wacom, and it had an issue, like there's a faulty in the monitor or something like that. The monitor didn't want to power up. And they had me try to jump through so many hoops. I think they're based in California or Japan or something. And probably both, right? And man, I had to jump through so many hoops. I was like, and I couldn't take it. So eventually I asked for my money back. And I just wanted them to ship me a new one. I didn't want them to repair this one and spend so much money and send it back. And just send me a new one and I'll send you the old one. No, they wanted me to They wanted me to send them the old one so they could fix it, and I was like, no, you know. But so I got my money back, and I went to Walmart, which is what I should have done in the first place, and bought the same tablet at Walmart. And the difference is, if anything goes wrong here, anything goes wrong with it within the first couple of months, I could just send it straight back to Walmart, no questions asked, right? I could probably even swap it out in Walmart and get a even better one. So it's all good. Okay, let's see here. What's the... I think it's like the Cintiq brand, right? Just check the products right here. Pen computers, that's what they're calling them. Mobile Studio Pro. Pen displays. I think the pen computer thing is... Yeah, I think this is huge. Like, they don't even have... Do they have pictures of humans next to it? Let's put this guy aside here. Let's take a quick peek here. Okay, learn more, I guess. It's just basically like, you know, like a tablet, somewhat, you know. But it's pressure sensitive, you know, that's the difference. Yeah, pressure sensitivity makes all the difference, I guess. Is this the biggest one? No, I've seen people with bigger ones than this. This is the one that I have right here. But my hands is about that size on it, for sure. Okay, so I have the 13. That's the one I have. They have a 16. Gallery. This site is just... The site is horrible. I don't like the site. Alright, who cares about that? Let's get back into this guy here. Sorry about that, I digressed. Let's continue with this. Yeah, I actually wanna make a little notch here with this guy here. Clay, Vox Clay. Make small. Where's this guy? Let's put this guy on top. This guy's in the middle, okay. And then the other guy's on the bottom. Alright, let's get those notches happening. Yeah, I can't believe this thing reset. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I might be able to... Oh, got it back. Booyah. Let's go. This is hot. For a minute there, I was worrying that I had to had to recreate it. But nope, it kept the shape. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's stuff in here. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Leveling up. Now if you're watching me out there, I wonder if can you do that? Can you get to the sound alerts? It looks like a little purple icon guy under the stream there, or next to the stream with headphones. Are you able to get in there and play sounds? For anyone that's watching me right now. Hopefully it's not just exclusive to me. I want to rotate it this way. But does it ask you to add bits? It should be free. I'm not sure. All right. Let's bring this concept art back. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. See what you can do for me. Make that a lot smaller. Let's try another sound alert.
Hello there.
Okay, that's one. Let's check this other one out.
Oh.
That's funny. It's supposed to say something else, but it's fine. That's Rihanna, by the way, I think. Okay, so... Hey, let's check this one out here.
mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark.
Daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark.
Okay, we're gonna add another notch. I think that notch is successful. Let's add one more. Let's add one right here. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I gotta play one more. Let's check this out. Okay, enough goofing around. There we go. I think this one is almost ready to notch in there. Oh snap! I'm gonna try all of these. I'm sorry. So we gotta. Let's see what we got here. Let's try this one. So let's do that notch in here. Okay, I'm gonna add one to the back, and then we'll call this this leg almost finished. Just check this one out. Yes, I added those to the stream just for anyone who wants to goof around or interact with me and like that. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, the gap between these needs to close up. That's what's happening there, but that's fine. We'll deal with that later. Ooh, I think the notch needs to be a little bit more. Let's zoom in here a little bit. I'm going to rotate that slightly. Bring that back down. Yeah, definitely, because I probably made I probably dug it in a little too deep, but it's fine. We'll work on that. Okay, what else we got here? We got some cuts. That. I think I need to put a thing along the edge here, so this looks like it's one piece coming like that. So let's do that. I'm gonna grab this flatten again. And let's run it along this edge here. Like so, kind of thing. I just want to just do a preview of what this does. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit stronger. Yeah, so like that. Okay, I'm gonna grab this this nice line tool that we've been using. Drop that along here. I'm gonna do something like that, something like that, something like that, something like that. Okay, let's make these straight, these corners at least. Again, I want to shout out all the followers and all people that watch me during the stream and even after the stream. Hey, one cool thing to look forward to. I definitely want to start doing some sort of giveaways. You know, it could be in relation to Soul 3000 also. So we'll see how that goes. It could be something like T-shirts made, that kind of thing. Kind of talking a little bit about the story, stuff like that. Because you want to, you know, I mean, if it was me, I would want to know what this is all about, right? But at the same time, I can't divulge too much, just enough. Just apply that on here. Apply it one more time. Yeah, I think that works. And this is actually one piece, so if I add in one, oh yeah, I wanted to make a kind of square part right here. Let's do that. Let's build that up. Let's come in here. Let's go with that Vox clay. It's almost like a knee, but in reverse. I'm just gonna back out a bit and just see if that destroys the look of everything. I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to Yeah, let's leave it like that. Let's go back into Wacom and I'm gonna sculpt that down and try to make it part of the form. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Back in action. Let's go. It's gonna be a marathon. So we're gonna be here for a little bit. I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight for that flatten and just start getting into here. Oh yeah. Okay, you're gonna go like this, like so, like so. I'm gonna draw something on this so that we can keep it nice and together. Let's keep this nice and together. Let's go something like so. Something like so. So. I kind of want to draw the planes of interest. Alright. Scrape away. Just chilling like a villain. Okay. And I'm gonna come in here with this move. Where are you? Move. Let's get a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Okay. Let's scrape this down some more. I want to be a little bit more powerful. Just gonna fill this right up. Drop some Vox clay in that. Alright, can we chop this down some more? So let's go backward in that. Let's go. Let's reselect that. Going to come in here with the cutoff tool. Let's cut that off. Alright, and there's a, if I use the flatten tool and I come and put it on the plane, or can it go on a plane? Hold on here. Scrape carve. Oh, this is a different one. Plane tool. Let's pick a plane. Let's go from here. Go from here to here and here. Okay. Let's put this over here. I'm gonna zoom out here. Am I destroying this? I think I almost am. Okay, so let's undo that. Come back into this flatten. Let's come back again. Oops. Okay, then the fill tool. Just want to fill up any voids that could be happening here. Like so. But no. I'm straying from the script of what that guy should look like right now a little bit. Straying a little bit from that. Okay, let's come back in here with this. Let's try this again. Okie dokie. I want a different alpha on this brush. Okay, I think we're getting there. I'm just gonna zoom out and see. Give him kind of like, give him a knee. Oh man, let's see here. Zoom on more. Okay, so I definitely want that a lot more narrow. So I'm just gonna hit that a little more, another couple brushes, and then we'll call that done for the leg for now. Ooh, look at that! Kind of screw that up there. Let's see here. Fix that real quick. Alright. I'm gonna put it back. I think maybe like this form could follow all the way up through, and let's see if I could do that, and then this will be finished for now. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna fill that up there a bit. Make sure I'm on the right one. Yeah, let's get all this nice and somewhat squared away. Okay, so I'm gonna make a copy of this form here and try to pull it all the way up. So let's see here. Am I still in orthographic? Okay, orthographic. Come here. I'm gonna grab this guy and make his leg kind of bumpy going all the way up. I think that might work. Hey guys, I know we're trying to make things work here, so that's the name of the game, right? So let's see. I have a I'm supposed to have a copy brush here. Let's see if I can make a copy of this. Onto a new. Let's make it onto a new layer. Bring that layer to the tippy top. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. I'm gonna try to copy. So I do that. Just gonna add this. Hide that. Hide that. There you go. Copy that. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so that's copied, and I'm gonna try to use that to add more to the other parts of this leg here. Let's transform and let's move it out of there. Let's at least do 3 of these. Let's go to the, can I get to the side view or something? Okay. Maybe it's just 2, right? Maybe it's not like 3. Trying to get it as much blended as I can before. I mean, I could use the brush to blend it, but for now, let's see if I could see what I could do with just trying to kind of force it in there, something like so. I think this might work. Let's merge this down to the. Let's merge this down to the blue leg. Okay, and let's clean up this. Let's clean up this line. So I'm just gonna use this fill. You know what? Let's save. Uh-oh. Please, please. Please release me. Please, don't crash. Ugh. Okay, so something happened. The mouse is free. I'm gonna drop it on my desktop, guys. Okay, seems like I'm back in action. That was really scary. It was like, oh no, it's crashing. I'm gonna lose everything. Okay, let's see if we can use that fill tool on here. I just saved it, by the way. I mean, the program actually auto saves as you go, but I personally like to save, you know. Okay, seems like it's fine. And then the problem, I think maybe my Wacom. Hold on. Oh, I may need to restart this. Okay, we're gonna try to blend these out. Okay, I got my Wacom back. Let's go back on the Wacom tablet. For a minute there, I was like, "Oh no," you know. Yeah, that's the first thing you learn when you do design work on you know, on the computer, is that, you know, you gotta save your work as you go, and say not only just like one copy, say multiple backups. But a lot of programs allow, you know, they do autosave. This one does, but still, you kind of don't want to rely on just that. Okay, I'm gonna come in here with this flatten / scrape. I'm gonna try a different brush on that and see what it does. A thing where it likes to cut in like abruptly. Yeah, I think it's like where the edge hits. See something here? Try this other one. They all do the same thing. And I think that's where, you know, there's a... Okay guys, let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna pull away. I mean, this needs some work, but let's just see what we got for now. Okay, definitely could add an edge to that one thing there. Okay, I'm gonna merge this part of the leg. I'm gonna merge that to the red part. Merge subtree. Okay. There's a lot more that could be done to just how this, you know, to the mechanics of it, but it's supposed to be somewhat squid-like. I mean, there's a lot of little notches we could add in, and I think back here could have like a whole kind of notched in there too. Matter of fact, let's just do that while we're thinking of it real quick. Yep, thank God we got that piece still there. Okay. I'm just trying to get us somewhat lined up for that cut. Let's zoom in here a bit. I love how 3D Code has these, you know, these shapes that's kind of like lattices, and you can deform them in different ways. You know, I just made this like just a 2x2 kind of lattice shape, so I could literally grab on to like an edge or a face and manipulate it, you know, which is really good. Like so. And I could pull it like that. So all of a sudden I got my own custom wedge shape that, you know, I could use to cut into the mesh, you know, like so. Oh. Yeah, it would also help if you choose the right if you choose the right layer in which your mesh is on. Okay, so let's do that again. Yeah, so these shapes that allow you to change your parameters, their sizes, and you know, like where the edges and the points and the faces are, you know, you could make your own kind of custom shape. So I just made a custom shape, and I'm gonna use it to make a notch in this part of the character's leg. So I'm just gonna hit apply, and there you go, there's my notch using that custom shape. You know, which really helps with you know, getting, you know, some detail and different things happening, and give it that kind of industrial milled look. Okay, let's pull up that. Okay, so this is what we got here. We got some little notches. I mean, there's a lot of detail in this, like little holes and things like that, but I'm not gonna do that right now. That will be a later thing where we're going to like actually, you know, where we're going to, you know, to actually making this stuff a lot more detailed. But for right now, I'm just trying to throw down the big shapes and the overall look of it. Let's see here. I think the addition of this surface change is good. It needs to be a lot more smoothed out. We could do that in we could do that later. Maybe another like one of these notches right here could go into the leg right there. I'm gonna leave it as is for now. Okay, so what else gotta happen? So we gotta just work with this top piece. So let's do that. I'm gonna hide this part here. I'm just gonna make a line where we could just kind of do somewhat of a bevel on it. So I'm gonna pick that flatten tool and raise it up like that. I'm just gonna run it along just to see the effect that it's gonna have on this. Okay, so that's fine for me. And the size is good. So let's go ahead and see if we could get that happening. Just gonna run it along closer to the top more than anything. So this is like digital clay, right? If you're a person like to sculpt by hand or do like little sculptures or maquettes, I think they call it, or statues or whatever it is, or even toys, I think this program lends really well to someone who likes to work traditionally with that stuff. Okay, let's do this. Hit enter. Yep, there you go. I think that is good enough. I'm not gonna do it any more than that. So let's go ahead and hide this. Yeah, it's good enough. Maybe what I'll do, I'll see if I can get the shape to mirror back. So let's grab that primitive one more time, and I'm gonna just notch into the yellow a little bit there. Let's grab that guy. Grab the notcher. Oops. Let's change this to the regular brush here. Okay. Let's just rotate this real quick. Just gonna rotate this a slight bit back into here. And this is gonna have the one notch. I'll try to bring that up on the same level somewhat. Angle it back down a bit. Okay, let's just go right for it. Oh yeah, let's do that a little bit lower. Supply. Perfect. Okie dokie. So it looks like something is keying into there. And then you could always do like another cut coming back into there and all that sort of stuff, but we're not going to do that right now. Alright, that's enough. Let's merge, I'm going to merge that piece into here. Actually, let's leave that unmerged. I think that's fine as is. Alright, let's see what we got all together. If there's anything, that back leg piece should be separate. It's almost like a separate let's see. And we could do that by copying, but you know what? Let's not get into the weeds like that. Actually, you know what? I'm conflicted here. Let's just do it. No, let's not do it. Sorry, guys. All right, so that's it for the leg. Let's go into the desktop and let's put this together and see what's up. Alrighty, so I'm saving this guy. And just drop let's just add colors on there. Change the color on this real quick. Okay, let's make that black polymer thing. Okay, let's copy this. Let's do a mirror on that. Oh, symmetry is already set up for that. That's cool. So geometry, symmetry copy. Let's give him a floor to stand on. And let's make this like a regular camera view. I'm just gonna test something out here while we got him kind of crazy. So I just stretched it out there. A little stretch to it. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is to mirror this guy also. This guy's it's terrifying, or something like that. Okay, let's see. Let's get a better better light for him. And let's try to get the same color back. Even though this is just a, what do you call, like a standby type thing. Come on. I mean, the colors don't really matter because in the end, you know, I gotta actually texture it. And these are just display colors. These are not like what do you call smart materials, which do a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's just try to sample back. Get that back. I could literally probably sample the pixels on there here. Right here, very dark green, that's it. Let's get a hex color on it. Okay, so that's the exact color. How does that look? Interesting. Something like that. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's add it to the rest of these fellows. Okay, so the only thing that may have to happen is that his arm on this side has got to be separate and turned into some sort of weapon. But remember, this guy is literally like a main boss in the game. So kind of almost expect it to take like a certain, you know, like so much effort. A certain amount of effort to get this guy happening. Let's just drop this in the overall model base here. Put them into the render. So I call this guy finished for now. We got the major elements happening. Maybe just the other arm has to be converted into that weapon, and then like the majority of him, like the model part of him, is done. Then I would have to retopo him and then texture him to look as close to, if not as the same as the as the concept art. And even while we're doing the modeling and the retopoing and the texturing, we could try to nudge it more along towards this. There's a lot of little tiny details that could be added in here once I convert him into surface mode. You know, stuff like that. Did we add a light at one point to him? Yeah, I think I tried to add like some sort of extra light here. Could hide the stage. Yep, and the light was pink. Let's put this at 0. Okay, there you go. Alright guys, so I'll call that a stream for now. May come back later and work some more, try to work on that arm, get that arm happening. But I gotta break away. I gotta go grab something, like some sort of lunch, get up and exercise a little bit, and tend to a couple other things. And yeah, so I just want to say thanks for all those who've been, checking me out and watching me and that kind of thing. So yeah, so this is xsinick out. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I think we reached pretty far with this guy here, which is a lot of fun. Next couple of things, I would like to jump into some of the human characters, because I'm actually scripting out the story, right? So I have a kind of rough draft. So there's some characters that pop up, you know. So there's a character of the main female protagonist. Actually, there's more than one, but that's another discussion for another time there. And yeah, so all right, guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Take it easy. Okay, take it easy, guys. xsinick out. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark. Mommy shark doo 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 doo, mommy shark doo 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 doo